first thing I knew is that I wanted to tell the third act of a slasher, because I'm not good at doing shorts. I think I lucked out this time and I nailed it, but usually I struggle a lot with the shorts. So I said, okay, and then I'm gonna write the last 20 minutes of a feature. And I wanted to do the third act of slasher because we have seen so many slashers that you know just by looking at it what's happening. There's the concept of the final girl. You see a girl covered in blood, you see a killer, and you know what happened in the first hour of that movie because you have seen it hundreds of times. So I had that idea, and that was the starting point. And then one day I was driving and it hit me, the whole thing, with what happens, the twists, how it moves. And I called my wife and I said, hey, I pulled the car. Like I was driving, I pulled the car and I called and I said, I have this idea. And I told her the whole thing and she was like, oh, that's good. And I was like, oh, okay. She thinks it's good, it's a good first step. Then I told it to Mick and he loved it, and we came up with the title, and I sat down and I wrote it in a couple of hours. I just had the whole thing in my head. I guess that's the Cuban in me. Because if you think about it, Juan of the Dead is also very bright and colorful. It's a zombie film that it's instead of locking inside and resisting, it's out in the open. And my ABCs of the short was also bright and set on an island. And here I wanted to start with that contrast. You're looking at a beautiful forest, you have a river, and the only thing it's missing is Bambi. And then this woman covered in blood explodes in the screen, we knew it had to be bright, and because it also has this comedic aspect, so you want that contrast since the first shot. And then working with Matthias Schubert, the DP, it was just a great collaboration. Matthias is great. We're gonna keep working together. Basically, what we were trying to do was aim for Sam Raimi and Evil Dead. It was all Evil Dead. Like when we were shooting, I was like, this shot is super Evil Dead.
Of Evil Dead comes Evil Dead 2.
I actually never sought to make shorts. They called me. In the case of ABCs of Dead, it was the first thing I did coming to the US. And this time it's the same. Mick Garris calls and said, hey, we're doing this anthology. It's me, Joe Dante, and I start screaming, yes, yes, yes. I don't even want to hear who else is in there. And then I was like, oh, Ryuhei and David Slade. It was like, oh, fuck, that's a great group. I have to step up. But it's not like I'm trying to do anthologies, and it's not like I want to do shorts. I feel comfortable in features. But it's what has happened, and I'm having a blast.
One of the Dead.
Get comfortable shoes, because you're gonna be standing up. Actually, it's a great tip. Bring 2 sets of shoes to the set, because you can, like, after 6 hours, you have flattened them, and then you can switch and be comfortable. And that's actually, and I'm not even joking. At first I used to say do something else, but I mean, if you really want to make movies, fuck it, make movies, but know that it's hard. So bring comfortable shoes and never sit down. Always be there with your crew.